we're back. What's up, everybody? Benja Welldone coming at you live on this beautiful Friday, June the 9th at 5:42 in the morning. How are you doing? So, earn your rest. You know, it is such a great feeling when you go to bed at night and you know that you kicked ass, that you killed it, you busted your ass, and you feel like you're resting, but you earned it. You didn't just go to bed lazy. And I think that's one of the worst things ever, is going to bed knowing you didn't get your things done and everything else. But how great of a feeling it is when you're laying there on your bed, you got your little pillow, doing whatever you want, feeling kind of prissy, maybe feeling a little privileged, doesn't matter, whatever, fill in the blank. And you know that you crushed it today. The reason that your body feels that it does, and the reason why your air is more fresh, your water tastes more crisp, is because you crushed it. That is one of the best feelings. And that's when I went to bed last night feeling. Right? The satisfaction of hard work and knowing that you did a good job, I truly believe that that is one of the biggest things that is missing in this world, because so much is given to you. And not trying to digress too much, but that's a big problem with socialism. You can't take pride in something if it was just given to you. You know what I mean? You ever worked hard for something, you saved up money for something, and you bought it, and you take pride in the fact that this object or whatever is a result of you working hard. That's how I feel and felt on an occasion where I bought all of my groceries at the grocery store from comedy that I did, right? Knowing that I made people laugh and it's paying me my food. That was like such a such a crazy moment, just thinking that. And that's like building into, making one of my dreams into a reality. But that's starting to digress more, so I'm trying not to. It's a great story, by the way. But yeah, I went to bed last night around like 11:54, right? And I usually get up around like 4. Yeah, it's 4 in the morning for sure. And I knew that if I went to bed at night earlier, okay, that I'd have a better rest. And here's the dichotomy. Here's the interesting balance of these situations. I knew that if I went to bed earlier, I would have better rest, but I wouldn't have accomplished what I did. So I stayed up later and got what I needed to get done. And when I laid down, and especially when I got up, I felt so great knowing that the things that I had to accomplish yesterday were accomplished. And I did not bring yesterday's problems into today. That is one of the things you never want to do in life. You know what I mean? However, man, that bed, that pillow, I'm telling you, man, it's like a drug. People love it. They want it, and it's lethal. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that are lethal. Cheeseburgers, freaking your bed, laziness. There's all sorts of different forms of lethality, right? And they can come in the most inconspicuous and, unfortunately, most comfortable things. It's like that whole thing where a musician, it used to have amazing, just like great, beautiful music, and then they started making money and they started living a more comfortable life, living off of that dream that, I was talking about, just buying food and stuff, and then maybe their ambition goes, or, they stop working as hard. One of the things that I've always said is that it's a lot easier to keep the grind if you have a need for it. But if you work so hard, you don't have to work as hard. That's where it gets weird, because you just stepped into the lethality of a situation. You know what I mean? You're no longer earning your rest because you've made so much money. You pretty much just like ride the wave off of that, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work if you're passionate towards a thing or some things in your life that you want to continue to progress at and be better, because you're not working hard. I'm telling you, hard work is the quintessential element of everything that pride begins with. You know what I mean? So, and I just wanted to touch on that for a minute because, I went to bed last night and I was proud of myself, and I don't stop to observe necessarily and feel all like warm and gushy, for things that I do, but I do reflect, and it was positive affirmation that I'm saying the most boring way possible, but that's the only way you can really control an ego, so that's how I like to explain things. It was positive affirmation to me, and more rewarding to know that I accomplished my goal before the end of the day, and I'm starting my morning with my whole set of goals. So I have my nightly meeting before I went to bed, like I'm laying in bed, and I'm realizing what I did, what I accomplished, and what I have to do starting for tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, which is today, I can just get up, blaze out of bed. I may have had less rest, which I did, but I'm ahead on the finish line. You know what I mean? It's always better to be ahead of the curve, And if you're finishing your mission of the day, or however, your list isn't long enough, because you can get started on tomorrow today. It's kind of like time travel in a cool way if you think about it. So anyway, I don't want to digress too much, but you all have a beautiful day. Hard work equals great rest. All right. I'm Benja Welldone. Seriously, crush today. I'm out. Peace.